So now we're ready to write our first Java program. Now remember, this class is not about Java, and I don't expect you to learn all the details in lecture. You're going to learn most of it by experimenting on your own, but I just want to give you a little bit of a flavor of some of the most important differences from Java from other languages like, say, Python. So I'm going to write a simple little program on the left in Python, and it doesn't matter if you don't know Python. The intention should be clear on this side. If I run this program on the left, it just says hello world, right? That's the program running. This is the output. What we'll see soon is that in Java, the equivalent program is actually much more complicated. So if I just try and copy and paste this code over here into this .java file, then when I try running it, I actually get a set of errors, or I get an error, which is error, class, interface, or enum expected. So what Java, the compiler, is telling us is that it is expecting us to be declaring a class. And indeed in Java, all code must live inside of a class. Okay? It's deeply object-oriented. So let's declare a class. And the way we do that is we type in public class that says, okay, I'm defining a class, and now I've typed out the name of the class. Okay, so this basically means let's create a class. This is the name of the class. And now I've created these little braces here to indicate the beginning and end of the class. So I'm getting somewhere, and this may seem a little mysterious, and that's fine, right? It'll make much more sense when you sit down and start writing programs. I'm just giving you a sense of what the minimal Java program looks like. So I try compiling this, the compiler yells at me, and it says, main method not found. So before it was saying, well, there's no class like I'm expecting. Now it's saying there's no main method. Okay, well, how do I define a main method, whatever that is? Well, what I need to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this error message. So this is one of the rare cases where the compiler gives you just a beautiful error message. And so what I end up with here is I've declared a main method. I've added some curly braces, and now when I run it, now the program is finished, and it did nothing. So in other words, the program on the right in Java is the equivalent of this program on the left in Python, right? So Java is obviously a much more verbose language. And what we're going to pick apart in the next lab and the projects and a little bit in lecture is what all this means, but that's just what we need. Okay? Now remember, our goal was to get Java to actually print out hello world, and so what we need to do is move print hello world over here, but it's not the name of the print command in Java. Actually, it is system.out.println, and then if I try running this, I get the compiler yelling at me, and it says I'm expecting a semicolon. And that's because every program in Java has to have a semicolon at the end of every expression. Okay? So now I've run this hello world program, and it prints out hello world. So let's reflect a little and write some notes at the bottom. So these little symbols here, /* and */ indicate the beginning and end of a comment. So this is not code, this is just notes. And let's notice a few things about Java. One, all code in Java must be part of a class. For a program to run, we must define a main method, and we do that using this code up here. We don't know exactly what it means yet, but we do know that if we have this code will run when we try and execute this entire program. We also have that expressions must end in a semicolon, and we have that we use curly braces to denote the beginning and end of a class, or a method. And a method is just a name for a function. Okay. So that's our basic, most simple program.